Welcome! Nice to have you here in my video forums to atheists. We have a message for you today that's going to turn your world upside down. You atheists have been coming to us and saying that Adolf Hitler was a Catholic. Well, that prompted us to look it up, and guess what we found? Adolf Hitler was an atheist. Now, the reason why you keep telling us Adolf Hitler was a Catholic is based on his political position in the early 30s when he rose to power. But when he had power of life and death over the German and others that Germany had conquered, the tyrant spoke his real mind. And we're ready to tell you the real truth about Adolf Hitler today. Adolf Hitler was an atheist. On the night of July the 11th and 12th, 1941, Adolf Hitler said National Socialism and religion cannot exist together. The heaviest blow that ever struck humanity was the coming of Christianity, Hitler said. Bolshevism is Christianity's illegitimate child. It is? Do you realize that reference to an illegitimate child is a slam on the virgin birth of Jesus Christ? Hitler went on to say both are inventions of the Jew. The deliberate lie in the matter of religion was introduced into the world by Christianity, he said. Let it not be said that Christianity brought man the life of the soul, for that evolution was in the natural order of things, Hitler said. Evolution was in the natural order of things. Now, why is it you atheists haven't told us these things about Adolf Hitler while you were trying to sell him off to us as a Catholic, a practicing Catholic, a holy man? Don't you know that a politician's politics are a front? I thought you were free thinkers and you were out to find the truth. Why did you suppress the truth? Because you wanted to make religion look bad. So it fits your worldview to put religion down by using Adolf Hitler as a Catholic. Well, you haven't heard anything yet. We've got more for you. On the 14th of October 1941, in the middle of the day, Adolf Hitler said, "The best thing is to let Christianity die a natural death. When understanding of the universe has become widespread, Christian doctrine will be convicted of absurdity. Christianity has reached the peak of absurdity. And that's why someday its structure will collapse. The only way to get rid of Christianity is to allow it to die little by little. Christianity the liar. We'll see to it that the churches cannot spread abroad teachings in conflict with the interests of the state." And by the way, Hitler persecuted Christians in Germany, just in case you didn't know it. Just like Vladimir Lenin and Mayo and the other atheists who were scourges to the world. Get your facts straight. Quit trying to revise history to fit your worldview. On October the 19th, 1941, Adolf Hitler said, "The reason why the ancient world was so pure, light, and serene was that it knew nothing of the two great troublesomes to the world, the pox and Christianity." On October the 21st, 1941, in the middle of the day, Adolf Hitler said, "Originally, Christianity was merely an incarnation of Bolshevism. the destroyer. The decisive falsification of Jesus' doctrine was the work of St. Paul, he said. He gave himself to this work for the purposes of personal exploitation. Oh, really, Adolf? And whom did St. Paul exploit? Think about it. Do you know anything about St. Paul's life? He lived in the poverty of Christ. He ended up dying a martyr's death. He suffered the whip several times from the Jews. He was stoned to death and was raised from the dead. He lived a hard life. Who was he exploiting? Adolf? Adolf the exploiter. All right? Listen to more of what he's got to say. He says, yesterday the instigator was Saul. That's St. Paul. Today, Mordecai. Saul was changed into St. Paul, Mordecai into Karl Marx. By exterminating this pest, we shall do humanity a service of which our soldiers can have no idea. Oh, top secret. Adolf says, keep the secret, boys, from our soldiers so they can fight our wars for us. Do you really want to know history, dear atheist? We want to bring it to you, the real truth, that your buddies are suppressing from you because they're just like Adolf. They're not out for the truth. On December the 13th, 1941, as Adolf Hitler approached Christmas Day and was reminded of Christ, he said Christianity is an invention of sick brains. Same thing you atheists are telling us, that we're delusional. When we have the truth and you don't have a leg to stand on. Hitler went on to say one could imagine nothing more senseless nor any more indecent way of turning the idea of the Godhead into a mockery. When all is said, we have no reason to wish that the Italians and the Spaniards should free themselves from the drug of Christianity. That's the same thing you're saying, dear atheists, that you've been set free. And what you mean to tell us is that you have set yourself free by your rebellion against God from his authority, so you can do anything you can get away with. And that's what produces Hitlers and Lenins and Mayos. So may I suggest to you, dear atheist, that you get out of atheism and spend some real time in the Word of God. May God help you.